But we're here to play some Gwent. And we have a nice lineup today. Even though I haven't been streaming much Gwent, people still sign up for the tournament. So that's always awesome. We got Tom Who Laughs, Mnego Barek Roos, Trust the Me, Echo Tianich, Lucas Legends, Kepco, Rogbros, Max Tremere, and Youngface. I, for one, am excited. Some of my favorite players to watch are in the tournament. And we have 9 people. Hopefully everybody is actually here. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of funny. Having a whole round without one person. But I'm going to go ahead and click verify everyone who has 4 factions. Appreciate your patience. I know we're getting to a little bit of a late start. Hey, Lucas. All right, so Tom Who Laughs, Rogbros, Trust the Meme, Youngface, Echo Tianich, Lucas Legends, and Mnego Barek are the skilled players, and the dipshit losers, the noobs, the skillless plebs, Kepco and Max Tremere, are gonna have to play a game to get to round 2. Imagine rolling the 1 and 8. That's a natty 1. Good job. But that's good news for us because we get to watch them play. So I'm going to go ahead and click Start Tournament now that I've observed. And players have 10 minutes to do their bans. So, you know, kids, if you're watching at home, don't be like these 2 nerds. Learn. You should have joined. You would have had a real chance at advancing round 2. No. If you had joined, you would 100% be facing either Max Tremere or Kepco. Because you're the 3rd least skillful. Or you're in the top 3 least skillful people in the tournament. Along with those 2. Yes, they've been in finals, but I mean, if they were good players. I enjoyed going on your tourneys. Would have quit Gwent otherwise. Aw. Well, thank you. I really appreciate you playing in them. I would have quit doing tournaments if you guys weren't joining. You're number 1 least skillful? I don't know, man. Have you seen Max Tremere play? He does some really bad stuff. I guess it depends on how sharp he is today. All right, let's take a look at their decks. So Max Tremere, is this an all shoop lineup? He likes to be stylish. By the way, if you guys don't know, Kepco's been or is a streamer. So I don't know if they're live right now, but you might want to catch them. They always do all my tournaments, so they can't be that bad, right? Also, they have pretty epic hair, which is very, very important. Like, you have to have long hair to be a good Gwent streamer. Sorry, Gabane. He's getting there, though. Okay, so he's brought... Wait, this is Max Tremere's lineup. So we got Schlippy with Snowdrop and Troll Porter. Curse Scroll. Kepco streams, yep. We got Temple, Inspired Zeal, Temple Siege Demovan. So 17 provision Temple. Holy crap. Guys, this card was released at what? 10? 12? It was 12, right? Okay. Well, 2026 and Temple 17 provisions. And somehow NR players have still managed to fit a second siege in there as well. It was released at 11. That's hilarious. AARFR's Vengeance, Onager, which was released at 4. I'm playing against a Reaver player using Uprising? What? Zach, dude, you might be in rank 7. It sounds like you might be in the Moshcraft ELO. Okay. I took too long to look at decks because I'm a professional streamer. We also had Simless Precision Strikes and Novigrad. Looks like just some mid-range Skellige goodness with off the books. And then Kepco brought Elves with Reordain. No scenarios. But Yorbits, okay, traps and Elves. Elves traps. And his looks like a Raucous Hive Mind deck with Egern. So Kepco had been playing a lot of Golden Necker Swarm, kind of helped popularize that deck. And he played it with good success in our tournament a few times. But now he's brought a Raucous Swarm. Oh, I should probably show the bans too. Kepco's Ursine was banned and Max Tremeer's Shuplippy was banned. This is a neat looking deck. So you got Imlerith for Egern. You got Osril, no Mamuna. And then you have Hivemind, Chimera. So it's like a swarm mid-range kind of deck. There's Doldulok for another Chimera. There's Wolfsbane and Heatwave as tall punishes. And of course there's Riptide, no Cyclops or Parasite, but there is a natural selection. And 2 Kikimor Warriors from hand, in addition to the one from Hivemind. Interesting deck. Okay. This is the Ursine deck that got banned. It was Golden Necker, Melusine, Olaf. This deck can put out a lot of points and has a lot of power in certain matchups. Looks like the players are still deciding what to queue with. And I should make sure that we should now have game audio. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a like or type a comment. Let me know if everything's looking good. I would really appreciate it. I know I generally neglect our YouTube chat, but drop something and just let me know if everything's looking good for you. All right, so let's get to game number 1.
I deserve better.
It is Max Tremeer versus Kepco. Kind of crazy that they're facing in round 1, since they're both finalists in past tournaments. But that's how matchmaking works. All right, so we have Helga and Slave 6 with Ardol versus Precision Strike, Simless, Armorer's Workshop, Cranmer. So I think Max Tremeer's deck has enough control to deal with this. I think this was a very good pick by Max Tremeer for Trucco. Kepco does have a Scorpion and Crystal Skull available. We'll have to see. So there is an offering. You could maybe Skirmisher and then next turn Ping and Strike. But of course, there's also this deck has Boohertz. So we'll see. All right, so Max Tremeer is not contesting around. He's going to open All God and just boost, get some carryover. He's going to boost the Sentinels and then probably Simless, Philivandrel, Cranmer, if I had to guess. Since you want to boost cards that you always want to play. These two always come out of the deck. The other, Mahakam Volunteer, is also a good card to boost. Yeah, in fact, that's what he boosts. Rather than Cranmer. So the dwarves, the thinning dwarves will be 10 tempo instead of 8. On the other side, Kepco drops Sandor and sends his False Siri into Max Tremeer's deck. So Max Tremere is going to have to deal with that. 1 leader charge plus an offering to get rid of Sandor. So Sandor can't put a second card, which would be the drone, in Max Tremeer's deck. Meanwhile, we see Magni come down into a Diplo. Trickster is always a good choice. Plays for 5 tempo. And Kepco has drawn War Council, which is actually kind of important. This deck has a ton of thinning, but if you don't draw some of your thinners and tutors, you can still miss Helga. We see now another Magni, this time with Assassination. Answer the Miner. Just trying to prevent Troko from having reach, and of course Troko, I think when you're defending a bleed, which maybe he expects to be defending, or I just think in this matchup, you want to stay in round 1 as long as possible. Since I think Troko's deck has a much better short round with Simless and Precision Strike. But it looks like he didn't have enough reach. Because this was 7. He would have had to leader, and he probably doesn't want a leader in this round. Like, you want to win round 1 so you can bleed and have a short round, but if you have to use your carryover to do it, then you don't have a good short round. Oh, interesting mulligan. He mulliganed the dwarf. Thinning dwarf, and he draws a sentinel. Mulligan's a sentinel. Now he has Cranmer. So we see a Diplo get played by Kepko. He's still at 8 cards. This isn't necessarily a commitment to the bleed. He might be playing War Council next, and he just wanted to have something on the board in case like he gets a Boo-Hurt or something from War Council. Because War Council is technically carryover. And yeah, that's exactly what we see happening. And he go, oh no, it's Menno. It's Menno into Amnesty to steal the Skirmisher. My bad, not War Council. But now he's up 7 tempo, and he has another 3 damage here. We could see the other Skirmisher. No. Instead, we see a Chariot. These Chariots are going to be pretty big cards. For Troko, of course, they can be leadered. There's battle stations from Kepko. Okay. So Kepko really putting the pressure on. I mean, he realizes he didn't get much out of Troko round 1, so he's pushing now. And battle stations into Scorpion plus Boo-Hurt is actually pretty powerful. Was the Boo-Hurt in hand? I guess it was. I must have missed it. This also now becomes a potential Ardell target because this deck doesn't have a lot of tall units, right? Like Cranmer might create a 14, but usually Cranmer's played last anyway. So you're not going to do that. Here comes the Heat Wave to answer the 13-point Scorpion. And now Troko's ahead by 1 tempo. So Kepko responds by playing Abduction into Boo-Hurt. Troko can self-ping with his leader. Twice, but that would, I mean, that would only kind of delay the Siri coming out. So instead, he's going to play Mahakam Pass, get some engine value. And he just uses Precision Strike 1 ping to strip the armor from the Skirmisher, because that's basically 3 points. Here comes Remedy from War Council. This Remedy grabs a Miner. The Miner can give the Skirmisher armor, which means Troko now, if he doesn't get rid of the Skirmisher somehow, he's going to have to deal with this 3 extra damage, which, you know, maybe it doesn't matter that much. Okay. He is going to full leader. And then play Nova Justice for maybe Volunteers? Yeah. That's a lot of tempo. I don't see how Kepko stays in the round, or at least gets his card back. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's gonna use leader on the Mahakam defender, and then play Arnold.
Do you not see that?
But not on the chariot. Plays it on the volunteer. I guess it's only one less point. But, like... This is kind of a brick now. Alright, so Troko's going to play Philivandrel. He can play another Nova Justice.
Pride is all we've left. Oh, you've done it now.
Man, 48 to... Like, some big plays are coming out. This Toxicologist can also put a brick back in the deck. Like, he could Toxicologist one of these. Okay, he does it on the muscle. I guess now he gets more value from, like, a Simless. Urko can just play an Armorer's Workshop, right? And give this armor. Which makes... Okay, he's just going to play a Skirmisher now. Maybe the idea was to Coded Weapons this, or... Coded Weapons does get Kepko ahead. Both players have an artifact with a special carryover. Yeah, there's Coded Weapons. Thank you. Thank you, Ouija. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Troko now drops the brick, but he does get ahead. I'm kind of shocked he's not giving armor to Cleaver's Muscle. I guess there's no... okay. Please stop. Please. Troko, we're in the middle of a tournament. Stop flashbanging people. But thank you, I appreciate it. And Kepko ends up passing. So it's going to be a 5-card round 3 for Kepko and 6 cards for Max Tremere. Stop by for my guest appearance. Thank you, thank you. Always good seeing you. Have fun. I gotta go now. All right, let's appreciate that. Can't say bye to Ouija. if you can still see, that is. One of the blind chats and exit classic. Yep. Oh, and another one. And another one. I apologize to any children or people with heart conditions watching, but we gotta pay the bills somehow. So. If it's any consolation to you, I up the prices on all those. So he's helping the stream. Okay, so we have a chariot on the back row from Max Tremere. It's kind of cute because Skellen and Helga all do 2 damage at a time, and these all have 3 health. Kind of, or 2+1. Right? I don't think Max Tremere can deal with this Helga with just the Simless. He's just gonna drop a minor. And then just gonna protect it with armor. Here comes Skellen. And he's opting to remove bodies. He really doesn't want Troko to have 3 bodies to be able to boost with Kramer. Is it gonna be an Armorer's Workshop? Wait, hold on. Is Simless bricked? Oh no, Troko. This is gonna be an offering, I think. No, not even. Okay, yeah, this actually makes plenty of sense because it's got armor. I just realized that Simless is bricked. I can't tell who's winning. Because there's 8 points on this. Plus 2, 10. And then there's this Vilgefortz. Yeah, it's just going to be Simless into Armor's Workshop.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
So Crammer is going to play for 16, right? Oh, not anymore. We're going to have the Simless get removed. Second Workshop won't be nearly as good. What is Abduction getting? Abduction is getting a Sentinel. It's going to be close, I think. 6 plus 8. Yeah, Troko has this easily. 34 to 28. That extra card was enough to make the difference. So Troko wins game number 1, beating Kepko's Enslaved Helga with his Precision Strike Simless. Kepko wins. CVDub is on a tear today. Today is confidently incorrect day. Abduction first to get 6 power cards. Yeah, I guess that's 2 more points plus a shield. Would that have been enough, though? He shouldn't have played NG. It's cringe. He's done well with that deck. So that's game 1. Precision Strike is out. As most of you should know by now, we do 4 decks with 1 ban, but it's still Conquest format. And then the final will be best of 5. So what all that means is Kepko can still play any of these 3 decks, but Max Tremere can only play Off the Books or Inspired Zeal. So from Blue Coin, probably we'll see NR. And if I'm Kepko, I probably play Arrakis. But I'm not actually sure. Vilgefortz would have pulled a 2P card.
Control the docks, control the city.
Was that the only bronze left in the deck after... Yeah, I guess if he was keeping track of all the cards, he could have known that, right? I feel like there was another bronze, but I'm not sure. That's the really neat thing about open decklist tournaments, right? Like, there's certain things you can do because you know exactly all the cards in the opponent's deck, and it just adds to the skill ceiling of the game. But Max Tremere is playing Off the Books from blue, not NR. Makes sense. Kepko is playing, as I predicted, Arrakis Swarm, and Riptide's going to get value here against the Disciple. That's a pretty good start for Kepko. Max Tremere is just going to, I think, play Sesames, get some carryover, and possibly even lose on even. If he was going to try and win the round, I think he would have played Novigrad first. Because then it's like a 13-point card, or 13-coin card. And Kepko's not Mercenary. He's going to play Hive Mind. At this point, Troko might just hang around because his opponent is committing heavily to winning the round, right? This is like a blue coin bleed where you're not trying to win the round. But your opponent really wants to win the round. You should spend. Yeah, there it is. So you just keep playing so that they keep playing, kind of thing. You know you're going to lose on even, but you're kind of okay with that.
Is in harmony.
There's no adrenaline for this yet, so I think we'll see an Eventide here. I don't think you play Shady Vendor yet because it would it overprofit? Yeah, it's Eventide first. He wants a Spender. And with Riptide gone, I think the Urchin would live, but he's going to opt for Disciple instead because he has a Keeper of the Flame. Keeper of the Flame is really good tempo, but Nat Selection answers that. Now we're going to see Salamander Mage, and in my opinion, he should target the back row. Wait, can he get there in 2 cards? Yeah. Oh, he's going to play Shady Vendor first. He's looking for a Spender. He's going to find a Hysteria. But most of the profit from the bounty will be just not like actually all of it will be over profit. Yeah. Rocco is I think he's fine with how things are going. Okay, now Salamage would go front row. But he's still kind of in this awkward place because he doesn't have Spenders. And he has Novigrad, but it's not a card you want to play here.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
Salamage does get him ahead. And like a lot of the value of these cards is that they have synergy with Salamander Mage, but when you don't have Spender, like these extra coins don't mean anything. He's gonna play another Shady Vendor front row, try and find a Spender. He doesn't, and Congregation would overswarm him. Now he can't play Keeper of the Flame. I don't know if he thought of that. But at the same time, you know, Kepko's had to play some stuff. Is he going to play Wolfsbane? No, surely not. But he doesn't want to play Kikimor Warrior either. What's Naglfar do? You don't want to play Naglfar yet, I don't think. Yeah, he's just going to drop the Kikimor Warrior. It is what it is. Troko really wishes he could drop the Keeper because the Keeper would be like 13 points and get him ahead. But he can't because one too many card on the front row. So Troko does have a Sesame in the graveyard, but it's at 6. Like, because he didn't have a Spender, he couldn't get to 0 coins. King of Beggars and Siggy Reuven Mastermind are both still in deck, as well as Jacques. And for like, this is... Troko is kind of cooked. I would be very surprised if he pulls this off. We'll see, though. We got a Doldalock here. It's just going to be for... What? What? Why not open a Raucous Nest?
Longships are overrated.
Oh, Doldalock has synergy with Imlerith and Egard. That's so cute. I love it. So now he's going to Oniro for Imlerith, and it's going to draw Egard because he clicked this. And also trigger the Thrive. Oh, I love this so much. This is... Finally, the click on Doldalock has value for the first time in the history of Gwent. I kid, of course. You know, the drones were not completely useless. But Heatwave on Novigrad. And... oh, is Troko in trouble? He has the Junior... the Stalker, and then overprofit. And if I'm Kepko, I just peace out here. No, like, yeah, because Troko needs 13 points. He's going to have to play Siggy or Jacques. Or Morels. But Morels is at the bottom of the deck! Oh no. So Jacques gets him there because it pulls out King of Bigger. Wait, Perko?
Belly or throat? Got a preference?
No way, that's enough. Is it? I guess with some leader charges it is. No! He needed to spend and then click again. He's gonna have a hard time triggering his sesames. Without Novigrad and with 2 leader charges gone, his sesame is at 4? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if he gets Siggy Reuben Mastermind. You think there's fewer playable decks than when the developers? I think diversity's... There's a lot of stuff that's playable now that wasn't before, but there's a lot of stuff that was good before that isn't good anymore. So it just kind of depends on what MMR you play at. For most casual players, I think diversity is plenty. You can play almost anything pro rank. Oh, and a squirrel on the sesame. Okay. Alright, so what does Kepko have left? He has Osrol, which he can get with Naglfar, and he has Last Say. Plus, he has this Wolfsbane to punish any tall spend. Troko's going to go ahead and play Eavesdrop. That gets him some coins. He really needs to finish with Oxenford Guard. Like, Oxenford Guard's going to have to carry you this round. I don't think this Sesame's going to get procced. So he should just treat it as a 6 coin card. Yeah, I would have played Guard first, because you know opponent doesn't have any more removals, and just get max value from this. Because the Sesame's at 5 now. Salamander Mage isn't going to do anything. It's just a 5-point card. That's just bad sequencing. Like, what's he going to do? I guess he has to tribute with this. But it's... Yeah, he's going to tribute the Salamander Mage. Because he'll still get 2 coins back. This placement is also... Well, it doesn't really matter. He's not going to boost enough with Oxenford Guard for this to matter. Wolfsbane's going to play for 10 points when he plays it. But first, it's going to be Osrol, so that he can play Wild Hunt Riders. Troko missing Morels is really sad. If he had Morels, he could have held the coins and punish this. And Kepko knew that Troko doesn't have Morels because he saw the coins. But I think Troko just lost in round 2 with those draws. So Kepko ties up the series after playing Syndicate on blue and not drawing his golds. The series. Oh. You can see my little hamster wheels turning there for a minute. You're such a dad. All right. Series is tied. 1-1. I hate you so much, CVW. All right. So Kepko from Blue Coin. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be elves? No, I can't just say the word anymore. Look at all those elves, indeed. Can we do some predictions for people to gamble? Do you guys want to gamble with Tobies? Congratulations. You ruined it. You ruined it. Always gamble. I have Massive Goose. I don't know if you can. Also, good to see you, Tormento. Like, I think Troko gets 4 more points or something if he sequences round 3 a little different. But I don't think that was enough to win. He also didn't have a way of knowing that Kepko has Wallhund Riders, but maybe he could have like forced by keeping coins, forced Kepko to play Ozro last, by bluffing that he has more else. But I think his biggest mistake was just round 2 not playing Jacques. Like if I think he thought he loses this game unless he draws like Siggy in round 3 anyway, so he might as well. I don't know. It might have been one of those like, I will 100% lose if I go for the safe option, so I'll go for the risky option, and then the risky option didn't work. So now Max Remir's playing NR from red. He doesn't have Temple in hand. He does have Demovan though, and Inspired Zeal. Okay, Gamba is up, guys. Gamba is up. Place your bets. Place your bets. Being finished. Why?
The key is not to lose one's head.
Like my YouTube is crashing again.
Impressive for a barbarian.
Well, looks like we got 30,000 on Kepko, 6,000 on Troko. So if you bet on Troko, you're getting 5-1 odds. Got 10 seconds. Wait, what did he get? He got, oh my god, he got, sorry, I was trying to fix my YouTube feed. And it doesn't look like it's happening. Oh. I guess that Demovan was always dying. Are we going to have enough leader charges? Because 1 leader charge goes to Rafards. I guess the other will go for the other Ensayas. Is there any, like, deck buff cards in this deck? There isn't. There is a Karak Marine, though. Karak Marine can be used. We also have some siege supports.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Going to be an amnesty, I believe. That's a nice yoink. This is now a 7-point boiling oil because that card exists, but instead we're going to see Karak Marine. I think Troko's saving boiling oils for a round that he's trying to contest.
What the shit are we planning with all this
There's a
anyway?
Toxicologist. Puts a Marine in the deck. We could see Casting Contest here. Casting Contest plays for 9 points. Not bad. Here, Troco's just keeping reach. He has an Enseus. He probably doesn't play it this round. Okay, so if Kepko... He could... I don't think he wants to play War Council in round 1. And he doesn't want to play Vilgefortz until he sees Enseus. So his options are either to play one of these 2 bronzes or play Battle Stations. Or pass. And he does pass. Wait, hold on. Troco. He's gonna have to leader charge if he wants to play Boiling Oil. Wait. Yeah. Oh no. I think you just leader charge and you say it's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, there's the leader charge. Gotta be sad that amnesty, like, kind of cost him a lot. So now the question is, can he bleed here? Does not have siege scenario in hand. He's gonna mulligan the Onager. Onager just gets yoinked. Does have Refards. I mean, if you're gonna bleed, you play Refards here. Refards does go to 6 power, which is perfect for Enslaved. Do you trade a card for leader? Seems like the answer is yes. Wait, no, he can boost it with Karak Marine, I just realized. He can make it yoink proof. I mean, not yoink proof to like an assassinate, but the assassinate was already played, right? Oh, never mind. He's just gonna make it 7 power. No. He says go ahead and yoink it. Literally daring Kepko to yoink it. I thought for sure Troco would play Karak Marine and boost the Refar's Vengeance to keep it alive. And then when I saw the siege support, I thought he would play it back row and boost the Refards by 1, but he played it front row. Hello, Sam. So now we have a reinforced ballista get played on the back row. He's keeping his options open. Next turn, he can either kill the Sandor or the Refards. I think he'll kill the Refards. You're gonna see battle stations into Scorpion Buhurt, I guess. But then Refards won't have a target. Oh, it's actually Remedy Buhurt. Interesting. If he had picked them in the other order, could he have boosted the Caraballista? I'm not sure. Okay, so Enseus does come down now. The funny thing is, this Ardol could actually have been used on the Enseus now. Probably don't want to do that. But it was at exactly 14 power. Kepko will probably Ardol the Hubert, if I had to take a guess. Okay, so here comes the Scorpion. Wait, can Troko 2-0 here? The Carrick Marine's 8 points. This is 7 points. This is 4 plus 1 per turn. We'll never know. Troko decides to pass. And Kepko needs like 13 points. Or sorry, 11 points to catch up. So he's going to have to play his Stefan here.
Wars are won with discipline, my lords.
So I think that was a good bleed by Max Tremere. Kepko will have his War Council for Helga. Not a lot of tactics left, but there is still Menno. And I mean, he's got 2 tactics in hand. He knows he's getting Helga. This is a tactic as well. And Menno can play Abduction. I think you just keep this hand. Well, you do need Purify, actually. Oh, and he does not get the Purify. But Menno's not bricked because he was mulliganing specials. So here comes Hefty Helga. I think Troko is just going to drop Marguerite now. Lock it. And because Troko has Scenario in hand, he might just take this. Ardal could draw the Purify. I think we'll see Scenario here. Yep. I imagine you coded weapons this?
Resistance shall
Oh,
not
Ardal.
be tolerated.
Kind of a brave Ardal. He really wanted the Purify, and he didn't get it. He missed the 50-50. Purify, last card in deck. kind of a tragic outcome for Kepko, not gonna lie. But it's the Helga deck losing twice, so I don't think anyone in chat's gonna mind. Out 140 IQ. Yup. Is there Diplo? Can you Diplo into Secret Service agent? What even is the best abduction here? I genuinely don't know. It's either Siri or drone, right? He's doing the math. False blonde chick. Oh, you mean Anseus?
On guard! A duel! To a duel I challenge thee!
Ah, because Baron can deny Sea Valley. That's true. And Baron could also deny, because you can AA for Baron. Baron can deny drone as well. So, Anseus is like the best choice here. And it gets pinged, so now he's not gonna duel. He's gonna do 4 damage. Well, first we're gonna play a Diplo and get an Onager from Diplo. Wait! Griffin Witcher Mentor can get a Purify. Purify is like 5 and 6. It's 11 points, I believe. No, it's not 11. It's 9. Onager is 5. 5 and 6 maybe. Oh, Mentor was more. Mentor was a lot more.
Scurvy? Nah, fake elven you.
Right? Because Mentor would also boost the unit. Wait. Oh no! Hey, he's just gonna AA into Marine. Never mind. Or AA to drone. Oh, AA to drone is actually a lot of points. Okay, so Troko has this. You gain charges about Locket gun? No, but he did have 2 charges on it because he played War Council immediately. Not AAing into drone is kind of troll. AA into drone was like 1 more point, but maximum emotional damage. Okay, so that's round 1. Drone was more points. Yeah. Because drone is 0 provisions, and it was already 5, and he gets boosted by 4. So drone was 9, Karak Marine was 8. All right, I'm doing the math weird, but drone was 1 more point. Okay. So Kepko is knocked out. Max Tremere advances to the next round, where he's going to be playing against Echo Tianich. We also have Tom Who Laughs versus Rock Bros, Trust the Meme versus Young Face, and Lucas Legends versus Minogo Borek. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat for which series you want us to observe. All right, chat. Pray G for the game. Please, Echo, don't get knocked out. Echo, stay in the game. Hooray! We have a game to watch. Yeah, it does sound very, very, very clever. Okay, so Echo is playing Golden Necker less Golden Necker. And Max Tremere is playing Schlippy. Schlippy Troll. Roach gets mulligan. There's no Roach. I know you're seeing Roach, but that's not really a Roach. That's actually a Goliath disguised as a Roach. Okay. Now it's working. So there's like Renfrey's gang without Renfrey. Right? Because you want to play Siri Nova. I am a Chinese cultist player, and I'm here to present you the new rice cooker from Shupi. Vote for Nilfgaard leader buffs, and you automatically get 25% discount on your next okay.
Boundless they are.
I do it. Who summoned me? Which one of you spent 20,000 points on waking me my ass up? I was having a nap. What the hell? Reddit drama? What Reddit drama? And who's this MASH guy? He sounds like a terrible person. There's a Redea on the board. There's Redea and there's there's like a Red Freeze gang on a Fruits Leader with musicians. I mean, this is just peak Gwent right here. Reddit hate you now? Cool. I hate Reddit. But no, come back. Okay, he's back. My badge of honor. Welcome to the club, Aina.
Got a death wish?
Aww. That VOD is gone. It's not a real tournament if it doesn't include a potato. I agree. Potatoes are, in fact, the best esports casters of all time. They just add a level of quality to the game that it's just hard to match, for non-potato casters. We have Imlerith now. Imlerith gonna nom himself a Goliath, I assume. No, it's actually a Griffin. That's cool. There's no Mamuna in this deck, but we can put Griffins in the graveyard. Are there ghouls? Yeah, there's ghouls. That makes sense. There's a NG Rune Mage for Troko. He's got some options. He's gonna Amnesty and Knickers. Why didn't he steal the fruit? I guess this is better. Because Best Boy is the best. So now, is this when we see Troll Porter come down? Muzzle to yoink the piggy. Interesting. So Radea and Rune Mage have been played. These cards are all bronzes. Wow, look at the skill right there. Just top decks a skirmisher. Oh my god, Troko's gonna win this tournament. Troko's gonna win this tournament. Obviously, this tome doesn't have any value for Echo because Echo is playing an all units deck, since you knew that from Red Freeze Gang. Also, open deck list. There's the Goliath. Troll Porter is enough to tie the score, but not enough to get ahead. Are we going to see a leader charge? Oh no! Knickers is in hand. Tragic outcome for Troko. So he has the leader. Oh, this is carryover. You're right. Amnestying Knickers was actually a massive coup. It's a coup-less coup. Meanwhile, Echo's just like, yo, I got some points. He's also got, because he consumed a Griffin, he's getting carryover on his Riptide, which is kind of cool. On the other side, we're gonna have Shoop come down. Is it gonna be Shoop Resilience? Either Shoop Resilience or Shoop Damage 4, but you would go 3x3 if you wanted points, right? Yeah, it's Shoop Resilience. So now Troko, because he knows he's losing this round on even. With this hand, he was always losing on even. Echo can actually get ahead by just playing Siri Nova. And I think that's what we're going to see. He could play Riptide and reduce the carryover to 1. So this would play for 12 points. He's going to play Unicorns instead. Interesting. Okay, he's going to reduce the carryover to 4. I feel like Unicorns are a bit more powerful than... I feel like I would have just played Riptide there and then Siri Nova. But he does win the round on even. He's gonna bleed because, there's carryover on the board. And I think his deck is... He wants to have a short round where he plays like Riptide, Jotun, and a Ghoul or something. Oh, Osro. He also has Osro in this deck. No Andrega larva drawn, though. That's kind of sad for him. Was Imlerith buffed? Is Imlerith 7 provisions now or something? I'm seeing it a lot more. It's 8. It's still 8. No, there is no ethereal in this deck. This deck is not about ethereal. It's just Thrive fruits. Wait. He Oz-rolled the enemy Redea. Offensive Oz-roll to prevent the Redea from getting schlippied. And then Troko responds by playing Spore. Best Boy does hop out the deck. So, like, is Troko trying to save Lippy for next round? There's Ozroll now. Sorry, not Ozroll. Bronze Ozroll. Ghoul. And we have a Lemons on the back row. Interesting. He's gonna Lemons his own bad card and he uses Leader to get ahead. Troko is cooking. Echo sends a well played. He's cooking, he's cooking! Oh my god. Are we gonna see the Siri? No, I mean, Siri just gets Heat Wave, no matter when you play it, right? Is this the Riptide time? I think you play Riptide now. Yeah, Riptide plays for 15 points! Oh my god, 16-point Riptide! Have you ever seen a Rip be this tied? Yeah. And he takes out the Lemons, which was adding consistency to Lippy. So now, Max Tremere drops the Lippy. He gets another Knickers, but that's not enough to get ahead.
Nerf this fucking card, man.
I've played Riptide to ruin Sir Scratch. You murdered a cat. Ban him, mods. Mods. Killed this animal abuser. Another Spore. His deck has... Oh, no. This is the same Spore that got Lippied. This is 8. This is something. Okay. Why did we keep the Scald? Oh, because Scald has synergy with Snowdrop. But Doragary stops that. I think Troko's in trouble, guys. Like, this is 8 points. This is 9.
Hey, listen here. Listen
Oh
well.
boy. What? Echo can pass here, or he can just oh, and it doesn't matter. Either way, he wins. So the deck that Max Tremere was making fun of beats his Lippy straight up 2-0. This is I'm too scared to look, Sam. I clicked on the mouse council. Yeah, remind me after this. All right, where were we? We had a serious tournament. Enough foolery and tomfoolery, fooling around shenanigans. What's this? Rent-free muted check? What? Okay. All right. Let's give Inspire Zeal more provisions, guys. This is... Hey, I mean... Wait, what? I don't think this deck is good. Wait, no, these are scouts. They're 6 provisions. The scouts are for playing more 5p. I mean, you can win some games with this. The leader charges are what? One for Rafards and then for Caraballistas? Did Revenants get nerfed, by the way? I don't know.
Close ranks.
Necker free less. Deck 2. Oh, yeah. You made it on a whim? Nice. Said going to play ST and play Dana? Which Dana? What? What's Dana? Oh. People are playing carryover elves? Isn't she just 6 power? Can't you just kill it? I thought we nerfed her. Specifically for the round 1 play. Okay, so Echo is playing Uprising Swarm, and Max Tremere is playing his Cranmer Simless deck. So Siege Master is drawing Rogender. Okay. This tournament might be scripted. Look, we want a game 3, okay? You guys underestimate the production quality of this stream.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fine.
I don't think Troco's contesting round 1, though. So, in a way, this is actually really fortunate for Echo. Because... Seagulls. No. Okay, that was just a Mahakam Horn for 10 points. Without any golds. Just for funsies. But it's 40 points to 8 now. So Troco drops a Skirmisher. And I think Echo should just pass now. Right? Either that or he plays a Scytheman. And he drops Marguerite. I suppose that's okay. He really wants to win the round because he wants to bleed. I'm not sure. I guess he doesn't have enough control to deal with the Cranmer combo later. He has Heatwave and Geralt, though. Is he going to draw the AA? Does he have a tutor for AA? Yeah, he has Natalis. Okay, so that's his 2 mulligans, and also he draws the AA, so Natalis will have to play Boiling Oil. Nope, he draws the Boiling Oil, so he has a brick. Man, Echo's draws are something. At least he didn't draw Hubert. At least he didn't draw Hubert. I think you play Royal Guards first, so that you can protect your frigate. AA is what, a sergeant? Oh, leader charges affect Hubert. Cute. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Last round, you know how there was a frigate on the back row in one spot? If Echo had clicked the frigate and filled his row, Hubert would have gone to 0 and then just become a brick? Like stayed in the deck forever? Serves him right for missing red code asking. Yeah. Here comes Novi Justice
Time it'll be personal.
into a Dwarven Skirmisher. Troko does not want the frigate to stay alive, and for good reason, because this swarm plus me would just be unbearable for him. And now he's used as leader to defend the bleed. He'll want to keep Simless for next round. Simless and Crammer, those are the key cards that he's going to try and save, I think. He could also Simless Double Offering if he gets like a ping on the Hubert. That's not a terrible play. He'll use another order, it will appear. Really? Because the language says when the counter reaches 0, summon this card from deck to your range row. Not like at the end of your turn if the counter is 0, right? And Echo just passes at 7 cards. So he gets the leader out and he decides without frigate, he'd rather have a long round. So what are we going to see here? Is it just going to be offering? Troko. Wait, that was more than enough points. I don't know what I'm saying. For some reason, I thought the score was the other way around, and I'm like, that's not enough points. Stupid dog. There's Roach again, guys. Oh my god. I mean, at least he hits so much that it doesn't matter. But goddamn. He has to mulligan AA because that was also a brick. Artist Hubert would have been a brick if he hadn't done that. He's going to play second. Novi with Philip Andrew. Right. He did that last time as well. A Dahlia into Radovid Royal Guard. Radovid's going to have a lot of guards on this board. I think we're going to see volunteers and just start giving them armor. Either that or a minor. Minor first? Okay.
The ground has countless riches and corpses.
Boiling Oil can't answer that.
Not without
So,
reason.
Echo's deck really doesn't have that much control, right? It's got 3 tall punish, and a Boiling Oil. But not really like a way to deal with any of these engines. You're just going to start... Troko's going to start building lots of armor. Troko has last say, right? No, Echo has last say. That kind of explains the pass in round 2. Like, you really want to have last say when you have this many tall punish against a Cranmer deck. AA to Anna. She's a 2-point a turn engine. I think Max Tremere has to answer that. He's going to play Nova Justice, or sorry, Mahaka Pass into a Skirmisher and stop the Inspired. So now she's a 1-point a turn engine. Also, look at the armor on this. It's so silly. Radovid Royal Guard, boost Anna right back up and give her armor. This is, I mean, I feel like you just got to heatwave this Anna. I mean, if you do, though, then Meave doesn't have an answer. Is Meave more points? I suppose Meave is more points.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours. Ha ha! Leave it to us.
I mean, he can ping it again to get it to 5 power. But then there's like 2 more Radovid Royal Guards right there waiting to Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth, if I'm being honest. Echo's got to be happy that Roach is at least on the board finally.
Aye.
Scytheman. Scytheman gets played kind of early. But it's the one from hand. There's still one from the leader. Also interesting that these were not played on the range row. Here comes the second Novi Justice, I assume. For a minor.
We've left. Oh, you've done it now.
Oh, this is our theme. Yeah, I turned it up because I love this theme. It's so good. Boiling Oil gets value because Shroko got kind of greedy with his armor. The Cranmer's going to go between these two cards, so you can just say like this is currently 12, this is 13, right? So if you're trying to decide what the heat wave.
Act your age.
See you in hell. Thank you for the 22 months. Really appreciate it. Here comes Simless into Double Armor's Workshop. This is 23. This is a 26, right? Plus you can Geralt this one, so just Heat Wave the Skirmisher now.
It's war you want.
I guess there's no rush. You should play Neve first. That makes more sense. Neve next to 2 inspired units instantly gets value. Neve's gonna get Heat Waved. I think you just drop Baron range row now. Like, what's the rush, right? If you're Echo.
Not your lucky day.
Geralt also works, I suppose. Gets more value out of his leader that way. Oniromancy into Offering. Just remove Geralt, which is a body. Both players have thinned to 1. And in this case, the one in Truco's deck is a retreat. So Heat Wave. Turco's trying to spread out his boosts, and Cranmer's going to come down between these two. But Baron's going to answer the Skirmisher. Echo really managed his Tall Punish really well. Yeah, it's not even going to be close. So Echo ends up winning the series 2-0. We tried with the draws to get you guys a game 3, but was not happening. Echo just said no. So congratulations to Echo for making it to the semifinals. He's going to be playing against Lucas Legends. We're going to be watching Rockroast versus Youngface in the next round. So let me update things. Semifinals. So this will be Rockroast's first game in the tournament, along with Youngface. All right. That will be a semifinal. What are you linking me? Is this the the NG Military deck? Wait, no, what is this? Yeah, it is. Okay. What's the Letho for? Is Letho like another Doedric? Oh my god. Uh, and I mean, you do have alternate targets for I mean, you don't care about that. This is just for thinning. You're thinning, and you're making a volatility out of your Renfree. You have Snowdrop and Mata. Mata's guaranteed to get you Renfree, which you kind of want to play round one. Rune Mage is the only like sticking point, right? Like drawing Rune Mage. But you do have Curse Scroll as well. This is kind of cute, actually. Okay. I'm gonna save it. Who knows? Maybe I'll play Gwent someday. Okay, so let's take a look at what Rogbros brought. It's my favorite part of the tournament, is seeing what everybody's playing. Also, Rogbros and Youngface, if you're listening, you got 10 minutes to do your bans. I didn't know what is going on and have to stop. It's actually good. No, I believe it. It's a lot of points. I just worry that I would like not draw Rune Mage, Renfree. Moshcraft isn't looking but judging. I'm judging your comments right now. What do you mean? This is an Enslave 6 Assimilate deck with Leo and Anna and Helga. Okay. There's also a Coup. No Lydia. Interesting. It's a very kind of a standard Assimilate deck. Then we have Nature's Gift. So Symbiosis, but with Telian. Telian for Simless or Philivandrel. Because it wouldn't be Seer, right? Seer doesn't have a deploy. Yeah. So kind of a slightly different Symbiosis deck. Over here we have Arrakis with Ceremonial Dagger. This is a Hive Mind deck. No Kikimor warriors in this one. Just the one Spontaneous Evo, no Chimera. So kind of like a mid-range Arrakis Erendite deck, but no Portal as well. There is a Wisp Shield, there is Oniro. Okay. It's bad you with too much consistency? I mean, I've seen people play this, but with Portal. I guess you have Lady of the Lake instead of Portal. Might be good in Blue Coin. I'm sure it has good matchups. And then we have a Hidden Cache, Golden Necker, Fallen Rayla Poison deck. I've seen a few people cook something with Rayla Golden Necker. Maybe he'll get banned. Not anymore! Unless Rogbros actually thinks this is a really good deck and is baiting people into not banning it. The mind games that might be going on right now. All right, let's see what Youngface brought. So we have Zoltan Warrior, Philivandrel, Heatwave. Okay, so this is just like dwarves with Garrison and removal. This is like the archetypical Shinmiri deck, I would say. Like uncounterable swarm, basically. And then we have Pirates with Fukusia, Hjalmar. Bjorn does a stunning blow. Couple Feral Bonds, 2 Abordage. Okay. So no scenario pirates, but instead they have Heatwave and Morkborg. Then we have a Morwood Regis Portal Vamps deck with a Frenzied Dow and Tempest and Portal. Oh my god, how much does this deck thin? Hold on. So Tempest thins 2. Dow thins 1. That's 3. Decree thins 1. That's 4. Portal thins another 2. That's 6. And I guess Oniro thins 1. That's 7. It does make sense, though, when you play a Regis Morvad deck, you really need to draw both. This will be interesting to see in action. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I have started the round. What's going on? And then finally, we have a Toussaint deck with Beauclair, Heatwave, and Rainfarn. So there is Milton, no Palmerin. There's a Siegfried. Milton, Guillaume, Sangreal, Falsiri. Oh, there is Palmerin. Palmerin is just 6 provisions now. Or, right? This used to be 7, right? Am I remembering that correct? There's double Blightmakers, Roderick. Okay. 2 Nautical Brigades. These guys got nerfed, I guess. Palmerin got buffed in last BC. Ah, okay. So you can coup a Rainfarn, you can coup Joachim. Palmerin also plays the top card of your deck. So there's a decent bit of consistency here. Like 2 thinning here, 2 thinning here. And then presumably Joachim will get you whatever you missed. Which would, like, of these cards, I guess. The non-spying cards. So it's like... And then you also have Roderick. So yeah, this should be pretty consistent. Rogros, have you done your bans already? Hopefully Weeple hasn't disconnected or anything. Man, I'm hungry. Who decided to schedule this tournament right around lunchtime? Oh, you're still having bans? Okay. Cool, cool. Take your time, take your time. I don't mean to rush you. I always, like, I'm worried about turning platform just saying, nah. Nah. Oh, you trying to do a tournament? Nah. Okay, so the bans are done. We should get an invite any second now. Rogros banned Young Face's Toussaint deck. So we're going to see Vampires, Pirates, or Dwarves from Young Face, potentially. And then Young Face banned Rogros's Symbiosis deck. So we're going to see Enslave, Assimilate, Arrakis, or... Wait, I missed the Hidden Cache deck. Oh, this is the Poison. Wait, it's Hidden Cache? Huh? For Jackals and for Hiviter and for Saul. Interesting. All right, good luck, have fun, boys. Is this the deck Sam wanted me to review? Oh, it's kind of cute. Kind of cute. But, like, you have to draw mutagen at some point, right? I think it will work. I'm kind of too washed to have intelligent commentary, I feel, on like how it would work in the meta. So Rogros from Blue Coin. I mean, he's got his Erendite deck, and I think Hidden Cache is probably okay from blue as well. What's the stratagem on it? It's Tiger's Eye. I guess he needs the coins. And then Young Face from Rad. We could see Vamps. We could see Pirates. We could see Dwarves. I mean, all of his decks work fine from Red, I feel like. I don't know what I would play. If I'm Young Face and I expect Rogbros to play Raucous, maybe I don't pick Vamps. Maybe I do. I don't know. What would you guys play? We're in a game, we got a game. Game one of the semifinals between Rogbros and Young Face. The King of Cuddles versus the Admiral.
Release the squall! Attack!
Release the Swarm. So we got Hidden Cache from Blue Coin versus Dwarves Precision Strike from Blue Coin. From Red. Colors, how do they work? We see Flying Redanian get mulliganed, as well as a Sentinel. I wonder what the last mulligan will be. It's the other Sentinel. You guessed it right. Good job, chat. You're very smart. You should cast this tournament. Let's go, Rogbros.
They belong to me.
So leader plus stratagem means that Saul immediately starts boosting from turn one. That's kind of cool. And Young Face has to escal that, basically. Echo, did you already win your first game? No way. Or are you just saying GG for the last series?
Neath the ground rest countless riches and corpses.
Here comes a miner from Young Face. A dwarven miner.
This the purest fish
Mutant Smurfs here. You lost? I see. That was a fast game. Fruits versus Kashi. I can see it. Yeah, your deck doesn't have enough control to deal with Kashi. If he doesn't miss his draws, you'll always lose that matchup. You lost by 1 point. Wow. Crazy. Alright, how are we poisoning this chemist? I'm gonna play mutant first. Oh, this poisons something else. Oh. Mutant Smurfs. Yeah, I guess I can. How does mutant Smurf? We don't have a Gellert on the board. I think Youngface is going to stay in the round for as long as possible, and then his reach is his Eskel. Summoning Stone used on Roland. Cool. Cool. And Youngface will just pass, actually. He decides to keep his Eskel. He wants to be able to use it to answer something important. And not just for points, like a roll-in or something. So, Rogros kind of gets round one pretty easily, but his Summoning Stone is on the board. Now, Summoning Stone isn't like Demo Van. It doesn't banish the card from the deck. The card's still in the deck. It's like he's happy with it if you brought it to the tourney. Yeah, yes, or he just needed a fourth deck. Because you do need 4 decks for my tournament. And a lot of times people... Back Alley Chemist has a Breaking Bad reference? Does it?
Why, Constable, this is powdered sugar.
So Gellert on the board. It's immune at the moment. He does get him to with leader. Gets him to 9 coins. It's kind of cute, actually. Like, I understand the hidden cash leader now. Kind of makes the whole deck work. Inhibitor, yep, that's what I thought would be the next card. And then you boost it, it's at 7. And it's doing 2 damage a turn. Granted, there's going to be some armor, but also it hit an engine already. If he can remove bodies, it's also gets some extra value that way. I think you have to Zoltan this if you're Youngface, right? Steam Horse, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. So we have Garrison into a Skirmisher. Okay, he doesn't have to Zoltan. He can remove Hivitor now. Or if it dodges a ping, he can remove it next turn. But Rogros could play Candle and keep it alive. He would overprofit by 2 coins. We'll see if he does it. He might just play Jackal first. Poison's gotten some love.
I only loot corpses.
Okay. It is in fact Jackal first. And this is Horde 4.
This will make for prime product.
The Chariot gets killed. Alright, so Hivitor will get clapped now. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure. So this is 5 damage. And this is 3. You could Zoltan now on the Roland and Hivitor. Finish the Roland with the Skirmisher, and then ping once the Hivitor, and then you keep your leader. That's exactly what we see from... Oh. Is he just going to board wipe? Get rid of all 3 engines? He can't get rid of all three. He's running out of time. Okay, he lets the Hivitor live, but he gets rid of the Poison Brothers. That's fair. And Rogros just plays Golden Necker, protects Hivitor. Garrison can only give a soldier. Zoltan's a soldier. You probably don't use it on that, but it's just kind of neat that you can, I guess.
Sure, no problem.
Eskel on Hivitor. It does get Young Face ahead. Yo, Solid Snake. Yup. Yup. You ever trade Siri for Heatwave? I mean, you probably do. Because then your Jackal is kind of safe, right? So there's Decree, there's Candle, and there's Golden Necker. Getting Zoltan out is good. Which Sultan has Eudora? Wait, do people not play Eudora anymore? Guess not. No, it's already on the board. What am I saying? I'm blind. All right, so this is the Heat Wave. Essentially playing for 16 points because 8 points this round, 8 points next round. Like one way to think about it. Looks like it's going to be Bank. It's Fallen Rayla, okay. And the tribute. So this is kind of a fun to combo with Maral, it looks like, right? Because the next two cards that Young Face plays gets poison, and Maral has 2 poison. So on deploy, it will finish something. And we know there's no Heat Wave or Eskel left, so Rayla is actually completely safe. Young Face also can't get his Sentinels out of his deck right now, unless he plays more damage. Which he could with a Skirmisher. Where's Zoltan's Company? It's in the deck. Philavandrel's in deck too. I mean, Zoltan's Company, Philavandrel, and then click on this plus Barclay is plenty for a short round. So we're going to see Novigrad Justice into a Miner. Miner should go range row. Does get poisoned. That's, you know. This Maral will deploy for 10. What? We're not playing Maral yet? We're going to play Decree instead. Into Mutant. Oh, is Rogros going to Golden Necker? As his, like, last card or something? I'm so confused by this. I don't know if he was looking for something else. He's got 2 Salamanders now. Maybe that's why. He wanted, if he got a stolen mutagen. So it is Barclays. Barclays does get Young Face ahead. Yeah, this is Golden Necker time.
3 ounces of optiminator, a drop of mercury solution.
It's gonna be poison a unit and gain 5 coins, and then maybe damage by 4, remove a body. So you spend 3 coins and you boost yourself by 5? Interesting. I would have thought you would play Morale first. The Young Face is gonna full leader now, I think, to end the mutant. He has to play both cards, so you might as well drop a Pyrotech first on the front row. Or wait, did he already play a card? Oh yeah, he played a Skirmisher. Okay, my bad. I think Rogros has to pass. Well, Morale is still 10 points. He's gonna go for the 2-0. He's going for the 2-0.
I mean,
I guess he couldn't play Morale before. Oh no, he could have. It was just got answered, but that's fine. Maybe he wanted to Morale his own mutant or something, and then use the location to poison enemy unit. But the Scoundrel, I don't think is going to be enough. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god. 2 points. Okay, but I mean, Barclays is gone, Garrison is gone. But there's just not enough points for Rogros left. Like, that's already more points than whatever he's got. Right? Especially with Zoltan's company now. This is 9 already. Maybe he should have played Morale. That's what I thought he was going to do. The other thing is, when you go for a 2-0, the later your opponent realizes you're going for the 2-0, the better, right? So I thought he was going to do like a sneaky sneak. You drop the Morale, and then last card would be Golden Necker. Philavandro would have won 2, yeah. I mean, I think Rogros had to 2-0 there. Why did he put that back? I don't know. So he needs 16 points. And he gets it. Oh my god. I mean, I figured that was the line Rogros was taking, but I didn't think he was getting enough points. Would Zoltan's company have won the game? Holy crap. So Rogros wins game 1 with his Poison Golden Necker deck against Precision Strike Dwarves. I mean, I would have thought a red coin abuse Swarm deck would do really well against Poison. Especially since he had enough control to answer both Poison Brothers and Hiviter. And he also had Eskel and Heatwave and all that stuff. Mods need to up their Gamba game. Any mods around? Snake, do you want to do Gamba? Would you like your sword back? We kept it here in the back room for you. Oh, sweet. Welcome back. Welcome back. We didn't even clear out your office. All your knickknacks are still on your desk. All your weird Japanese ornaments and shit. It's all sharpened and oiled up. Yeah. See if you can time out CV Dub. For dad joke crimes. I love my Kazari. Which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing. That would hurt my feelings. After everything you've been through, do you even have feelings? Too real. We're here for Gwenting, okay? Lighthearted banter only. My apologies, my apologies. Okay, so Rogros has a bunch of shit in his hand. And Calvi. Okay, now he's got a few goals. Like, yeah, you're gonna get all your goals, but you don't want like 17 bronzes in a Calvi, right? You want something. We're gonna open, Youngface is gonna open with Feral Bond to give all his cards some armor. Will it be a Greatsword or will it be a Berserker? Berserker is 8 points. Greatsword could be 10. But also, it might backfire. I would just play the Berserker here. It's not like Rogros plays Illusionists. And you got this Skellige Wolf here. Don't do it. Don't go for the Greatsword. You just type / prediction.
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
Hey, Silencio, how's it going? And it gets jousted. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That's 4 points lost for Rogros. Or Youngface, sorry, I think. And the 8 points was not counting the wolves you get back.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
This is Bloodthirst 2. Gain Zeal. Could see Abordage. Okay. What are we putting in the graveyard? Like, every card is good. It's the Corsair. And then we're gonna Feral Bond into what, another Greatsword? What, now we're playing Marauder? Okay, okay, okay. I don't think Rogros wants to play a unit with the ship on the board. So this remedy is kind of good for later, I feel. Maybe just play an ointment or Boohurt. Prediction is up. You guys have like 2.9 seconds to place your bets because go, 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 go. Right now it's 1500 versus nothing. Yeah, you're gonna have to cancel that prediction and do a new one. My chat are slow. Hey Julius, how's it going? Sorry, chat literally has Dash Warren, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. You were doing some just chatting? Cool, 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 cool.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
We are in the semifinals of our weekly community tournament, which we do every Sunday. We skipped a couple of weeks for the holidays, but we're back on schedule. Rogros won game 1 with Poison Necker versus Dwarves, and now it's Assimilate versus Pirates. Who's winning? Well, Rogros is ahead 1-0. And he won round 1, but it's NG Assimilate. And Calvite was played round 1. So, I don't know. If you end the prediction, everybody, if you like delete it, you want me to do that? No, I guess looks like people did place some bets. I'm just wrong. My brain was lagging. There's 31k and 22k points on this game. So wait. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize what happened. Round 1 is actually Rogros passed. Well, not Rogros. Youngface passed. And Rogros had to go down a card to catch up. No answers for Hjalmar? I mean, there's a Helga, but that probably also gets answered. I don't actually know how this goes. Hjalmar will clash. There's no Vilgeforce, but there is a Leo. And now there's a Krakon Crate on the board. Which can't be yoinked because it's 7 power. You don't want to skeleton it. And if you play Helga, it just gets pinged and then deleted with Bjorn. Krakon Crate. Okay, it's just skeleton. Okay. You know, that's actually fine. I remember when I played Assimilate versus Pirates, your skeleton was always a 12, right? Or 13 back then. Because you never get Assimilate engines or anything to have synergy with it, because Pirates kill all your engines. So actually, back when Pirates were very common, I literally took skeleton out of my deck and just replaced them with Brothans. So now we see Rogros yoinking the Holger and playing Anna immediately. That's interesting also. I've seen Amnesty for 7 yoink? How is that possible, King? You mean Enslave? Enslave can go to 7 if you put more than 25 cards in your deck. So there was a deck called 32 card Coldrim that played in Slave 7. What has he gone spying on? It was played in round 1, so maybe it would have been one of these 2 cards. Wait. What just happened? Oh, abordage. Abordage. Okay. I was like, how do you get rid of the shield? Abordage into Bjorn. Answer the Helga. You could have leadered, but abordage is better. Holger procs Holger. That's kind of cute. And there's also a Torres into Holger as well. He doesn't play Torturers. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he plays Athena Turncoat and I guess his leader and Torres, but he didn't play Torres round 1. He also mulliganed his remedy. That's also interesting. I feel like a Corsair would be really good here. Is he gonna Torres Holger kill this? Or is he gonna coup? Doesn't really have a good way to set up a coup, does he? He can... Okay. Now what does he coup? It's gonna be Brothen's... Oh, sorry, Vigo first.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Because he didn't want to lose the sergeant to the boat. Okay, but how does he set up coup on Fukusia now? I guess he could set it up with Torres, unless Fukusia is the last card played. Holger Exodia, yeah. Just NG things. Anything you can do, I can do better. But this game's not over. Leo would, in theory, go against Hjalmar. The Taurus command? Yeah. It's either you or Mastigos.
Thunder on the seas.
That's skill right there. That rain, that cataclysm hitting. Also, Fukusia kind of early. I mean, this is an easy Torres, is it not? Wait, why would you want to... Yeah, you can coup Fukusia into Vigo. That's the play. And, like, you just don't play back row because this rain is there and it's a waste.
The world shall one day know order again.
I don't think Youngface expected this play. Otherwise, he wouldn't have played Fukusia so early. He's like, the guy doesn't have any more spy givers, etc., etc.
Fierce in gold, fierce in blood.
Oh! Never mind! I spoke too soon! Oh, the plays! Wow. I forgot the pirate captain can damage your own units. Chat, did you know? Oh, Sergeant's cooking. Okay. And now there's even a coup. How did this get damaged? I don't remember. Just random ping. Holger. That was a nice ping.
Pointy end is how I hold my blade.
These engines living is kind of crazy. So Buhurt on Justiana. Oh wow, two of those 3 pigs go on the Torres. What are the odds? That's kind of crazy.
Never use some booze, all for a club.
It's just Heatwave for Youngface, right? You Heatwave the 10. This is just your last play. And then Rogros is going to Buhurt the Justiana to get him to Leo range, and then this is 9, this is 11. That's 20 points. Rogros has 20 points left. This is also 20 points. It's actually less. No, it's... yeah, this is also 20 points. You should have leadered first. I guess it doesn't really matter. Rogros wins by 1 point, right? By 2 points. By 2 points. So Rogros wins the semifinal 2-0 with Poison Golden Necker and Assimilate picking his 2 wins. That's crazy. That was a crazy game. So Youngface felt like he had a good chance in the long round, but I guess that ended up not being the case. A little surprised by that, actually. Okay. So Lucas Legend beat Ekotianich 2-0. And the finals is going to be Rogbros versus Lucas. Let me go and update everything. Players have 10 minutes to do their bans. GG's. Congrats to people who bet on Rogbros. Okay. So I don't think we've looked at Lucas's decks yet. We did see Rogros's decks. Well, except for we didn't get to see Rogros's Arrakis or Symbiosis yet, but I guess we did look at Lucas. But we'll look at it again. Congratulations, Apricot and Liquid 90. Oh, did you go all in, Apricot? Is that all your points? Damn. Brave, brave. Yeah, so this is the scenario Kashi with Pugo Penitent. And Archispores. Wait. There's 2 consumes here, 1 consume here. That's 3. There's 1 consume target there, 1 consume target there, and 1 consume. I guess you have 3 Death Wish and 3 consume, but... Oh, there's a haunt. Wait, it's double scenario. Wait a second. I just now okay. Things make more sense now, I think. But he still only has 3 Death Wish cards. So he has to play 2 of them to get full haunt value. Now, one reason you might want to play haunt with Kashi is that those consume cards, well, the Barghest specifically only, is a good way to proc Thrive, but it's also just good points. Hugo Rumpa Pum Pum sounds cool. This deck is kind of fragile, I feel like. Certain cards you can only play in certain times. We'll have to see it. Hopefully he doesn't get banned. Oh, and also the finals is the best of 5. So we're going to see at least 3 games. So this is the Golden Necker Harmony deck with Cursed Scroll. And then we have Patricidal Fury. This is SK Ogroids. Chris Meteor Shower. There's no Compass, but there is 2 Freyas. And the Megascope. Bunch of big, beefy, brawly men. And a lady that boosts them all. I guess some beefy ladies also. And then Imperial Formation, Renfree. This is not the Cosimo deck. This would be the Cosimo deck. Yo, Snake, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Can't mod and get cucked by ads. Got him. Got him. We reeled one in, boys. Welcome in, welcome in. A founder of the channel. You can see with the founder badge. True brew. So, what do you ban? So, like, okay, let's look at the matchups. Enslave beats Kashi, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can yoink. You can yoink, you can kill, you can answer. Does Enslave beat Symbiosis? Oh, this is Harmony, sorry. Does Enslave beat Harmony? Probably. Does it beat Patricidal Fury? It's got good bronzes to copy. Can Meteor Shower be cooed? Yes. So yeah, it beats this too, probably. And then also probably beats this. Maybe that's what you bet. I mean, that's not necessarily the right way to ban. You don't necessarily want to ban your opponent's strongest deck. You want to ban in a way, in this best of 5 conquest, you want to ban so that there's one of their decks that you know you cannot beat any of your decks. Right? Like, that's what you want to target. You want to focus on, I think, like, if you think all 4 of your decks beat Arrakis or beat Enslave or something, like, you make sure you leave that in. You ban something else. But I suppose if one of their decks beats all your stuff, it's the same thought process. I don't know. Can't ban for some reason. Try refreshing the page. Sometimes it also it looks like the ban went through. And just wait a second, you'll see the coin. Or once the invite's gone, you'll see the coin. And the music. These Polish games have such good music. This is from Frostpunk, for anyone who doesn't know. The Altars had amazing music. Obviously, Witcher and Gwent have amazing music. What are they cooking there in Poland? Or just Eastern Europe, really. Good luck, have fun. So Rogros is going to be blue coin. His Symbiosis deck got banned, and Lucas's Soldiers Renfrey got banned as well. That's all they had as a Socialist Republic. They also had chess and gymnastics and weightlifting and other stuff, right? So good. Predictions are up. Predictions are up. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba.
You shall die, worm.
Okay, so it's Arrakis on blue coin, Arendite against the Golden Necker Harmony. Last chance to place your bets. Apparently no one's put points on Rogbros, so you're getting good odds. I know some people wait till the last second. So, Fiend first. Yeah, I tried to bet too, Snake. It didn't. Well, I'll take those 80 to 1 odds, you know? Poor Erbis. Oh, there was a bet. There was a bet. It just takes a second for it to show up on my screen, apparently. You're getting 3 to 1 odds if you bet on Rogros. Maybe because he plays Arrakis and he said he wasn't confident with the deck. He can kill this with just Crimson Curse and Ceremonial Dagger. But then... Or with Hideous Feast, I guess. He did waste like 3 points. But maybe that's worth it just to remove 2 Harmony engines. Yeah. Because he's going to get 3 points from 2 Harmony. For sure. Just takes two procs to get that to pay off.
Your next move shall be your last.
We see a poison coming out on the Fiend. Rogros probably just plays a Griffin here. Because he has a drone. He could also play a Spontaneous Evo first. That's probably the better play. And his Arendite, his sword is growing. This deck has 2 natural selections. And Hive Mind, right? Yeah. So we see Weeping Willow come down as the second poison. Rogros responds by playing just Vile. So far, keeping Crimson Curse in tow. unicorns. Unicorns are going to kill the drone. That's worth 9. And that's enough of a commitment that I think Rogros will play something. I think you need to play this now. Because... yeah, opponent can pass. But you just... I don't think there's a better option. Because I don't think, like, the Golden Necker Harmony deck is, like, necessarily unbeatable in a long round. Normal Harmony, yes, but... now, Rogros has to answer the Chameleon. It was either Erendite or try and get, you know, Whisper's Tribute into Nat Selection. He goes for the Erendite play. Lucas can pass here and be guaranteed last say. Or he can play Frogs and get ahead. He's gonna play Percival. And I think Griffin gets Rogros ahead, because Griffin is 8 points, and then... well, Lucas could still pass. But I don't think he's passing at that point. Like, it's a tie right now if Lucas passes. Never mind. Rogros gonna leader once to make sure he's ahead. That's smart. He didn't need to do the second leader. The second leader was a waste. He forgot about his bleed. See Frogs come down. We're probably going to see Ser Quan here, I think. Ser Quan will play for 12 points, take out the tree. Or the gnome. I guess because this is the spore target. Wait, you guys get 10 ADP, right? I have an unbanned request also. Somebody who comes to chat says, hey, fuck you in Russian, gets banned and gets requested unbanned. Yeah, I'm doing enhanced broadcasting where I encode multiple resolutions, but it's set to auto, so Twitch is just picking 2 resolutions. Thanks, Snake. Sorry, I missed what happened. Oh, a Mamuna was played. Holy crap. Well, that's kind of a big deal. Without Mamuna, how does... You kind of need Mamuna for the bleed or for the short round. Rogros will just pass here. Lucas drops the other Antherion. The issue is, Lucas has Golden Necker in hand. And it's going to be a 7-card round 3 with Golden Necker and a bunch of Harmony engines. And there just isn't enough control, I don't think, for Rogros to deal with everything. He's drawing some terrible cards. Like Lemons is terrible, Necker Warrior is terrible. What is this? Yeah, because he's gonna like have to play Hive Mind, and then Oniro is for Heat Wave. His sword is at 8. Wait. Why didn't... Oh, he's playing around Riptide. Lucas is playing on Riptide. His Popko is worth more to him than his Dana. Yeah, I think you leader and you Arendite the Popko. This deck doesn't have Parasite, so it can't deal with Popko. And the one... Oh, he's going to Heat Wave it. Okay. Fontane's Evolution was already played, so... And Hive Mind hasn't been played yet. Big Permy, thanks for the follow. We'll come back, I think. I mean, there's a lot of cards that Rogros had that he didn't want, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mamoon had a Fiend instead of a Griffin.
My name? I don't recall.
Right, because the Fiend was in the graveyard and the Griffin wasn't. Here comes Golden Necker, and I mean... Oh boy. Riptide is a brick now. I think Rogros is cooked. It's a go next. It's a go next. Which is rough because he really wasn't confident in his Arrakis deck, and now... He's going to Arendite. The Merlega to prevent the Etriel from getting 7 damage. I mean, he's got Hive Mind left, but this thing is just going to kill it. That's probably the best sequencing. It should get Etriel'd. Decree is for Lake Guardian, or it could get locked, I guess. It is an elf, so it will proc 3 Harmony. And 1 more on the Mentor. This is your Spore. Oh my god.
Scars? No.
Lemons. Oh my god. I mean, the Stalker won't even be able to hit anything.
I am on the page. Are you?
Just Nat selection, the minor. You get a Stalker, then you click this, and then you... I don't know. It's cooked. It's cooked. Melita Lee's Melons! How's it going, man? Good to see Gwent still alive at all this time. Yeah, it literally won't die. The community refuses to tap out.
I'm no mere huntress. I'm a predator.
Gets it to 1 power. Might as well be dead. A 1 power stalker can't even eat a drone. Woo! 9 for 9. Let's go. It was almost like the Bears game last night. Wait, didn't the Bears win? Spore Stalker to eat drone. Ah, that's the play. That was the play. Closer on 3. Jesus. Yeah, Rock Bros. This deck is not it. Barely. I was watching someone who almost put $200 on the Bears to win, and the Bears were like plus 1,400, or the odds were plus 1,400 on that. So he would have won $3,000 if he bet those $200. So the whole time he was like, "Oh my god." He was like, "There's no way, right? There's no way, right?" And then it happened, and then he was losing his mind. Who won that game? Lucas. Sam, you get no points. Lucas won that game. Exactly what happened to Blade Packers 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. You know what? I'm happy for them.
You shall die, worm.
Rock Bros did. Nice try. Honestly, considering like it's me, that might have worked. Yo, Flare Dog raking in the points. Holy shit. Congratulations. And 5 others. No, those weren't all your points. Were they? Well, congrats, you rich asshole. You edited it? Okay. Wait, we're playing Haunt first. Okay, so this is Lucas's double scenario Kashi deck against Rogros' Assimilate. In my pre-game analysis, I said that this would be a good matchup for Assimilate. But we'll see. Alright, Mother's get a cut. So you colluded with them. Yeah, but Rigger, yeah. We're gonna launch an investigation, Flare Dog. MVP bets on. Betting on Lucas. Wait, did you switch? You switched the order. Nice. What are we deciding? Oh, Taurus.
Continent shall be united under one banner.
So spying on Archospore
Impressive.
and Dragolarva and Mantrap. Yeah, so this would have been amazing if this or this or this were in the deck. Well, all 3 were in hand. Lucas is just on fire. How do you draw like this? Please teach me. I want to learn. We're opening with Haunt scenario and then following it with Larva.
This time.
I mean, this was the correct play, playing Torres right off the bat. It's just that Rockbros wasn't talented. Or rather, Lucas is just so immensely talented. He drew all of his key goals in his hand round one. Even Doragary. After concluding internal investigations, it found there were no untoward actions taken by the streamer or the mod on duty. I think we're going to have to launch an investigation into the mod on duty now. Who investigated themselves? What is this corrupt feudal society we live in? Yeah, strong mulligan on Lucas. Very strong. I mean, Rockbros is keeping up tempo thanks to this, like, gigantic-ass Taurus. But that's not gonna hold off. Like, this Rot Fiend's gonna come down. Wait, what are we doing? Didn't we want to use that on the Night Wraith for an extra 2 points? Because this would have proc Thrive if you played it. I object to the sequencing. Maybe he thinks there's a pass, but like you're up 4 points. The opponent's not going to pass. You should give the frog spying. That's what I would do if I was Rogbros. Oh, remedy on Archersport. That's something. Object to your objection. Why object to your objection of my objection? Welcome in, Rosmalt. Welcome in. We're in the finals. Rogbros is fighting for his life. He's down 1-0. Huge raid. I remember when I was the huge raid. Now I'm the raidee, and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Still, this Barghest is not dominant. But, like, this is 5, right? And then the coup would be 3 and 4, 7 and 5, 12. 12 and 5, 17. Ooh, still 1 point short. Still 1 point short. No, because then you click this. Okay, that's enough. Yes. Rogbros can play Turncoat on the Toad.
Think you won. Think again.
I mean, the Barghest is 1 more point this round, but the Toad is carryover. Plus, this is your Leo target, isn't it? I don't object to this, I nitpick it. Are you a God Gamer? Looking for advice from God Gamer. Yo, Trixie. According to Brazil, yes. Wait, no, I meant this one. Locking the Archespore. Yeah, played for 11 points. Plus, you don't want to have Doragary out later, because Doragary later can like use to cool all your stuff. Does Rogbros commit Vigo here is the question, I think. I mean, I kind of would. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Lucas passing. Right, I forgot whose turn it was. So Leo gets played, gets ahead by 1. Now, do you go long round? I think you do as assimilate. So he put spying on Mantrap and Larva. And he's got a Helga. There's a heat wave for the Helga. If you try to bleed the Kashi, do you have a short round at all? Don't. You have like a Sergeant. That's it. But this doesn't have Morntart. It does have Penitent though. Penitent on the back row with a Toad in the graveyard is 18 points. That's an 18-point finisher. I get anxiety when playing games like these. Like the way with other players, but I just can't press that play button. My heart's starting to race and I'm sick. Any advice? Huh. I don't know. Because I've had that problem in StarCraft and stuff, but not in Gwent for some reason. Because like don't play to win. You don't play Gwent to win. You play Gwent the purpose when playing wait, what's going on? Rockbros played Helga and he got heat waved. And now he's gonna play Vigo.
The senses can be fooled.
You want anxiety play Tarkov, yeah. Like, your goal in Gwent shouldn't be to win the game. Like, even if you're a try-hard, sweaty, trying to get better player. Your goal in Gwent should be to try and play the best hand, play your hand the best way that you can. So you're not trying to win the game. You're just trying to say, like, did I play those cards correct? And that's all that you care about. Like, given the matchup, given the cards I had, did I make the correct plays? And so it becomes more about self-improvement than winning or losing. That would be my suggestion of how to think about it. Sam should be a life coach. True. The goal in Gwent is to play Vi and eat Vi. Also true. Gwent is math chess? Oh, come on, no. Let's not insult math or chess like that.
Gotcha, puppy.
Okay, this is a pretty heavy-duty bleed by Rogbros. And these damsels are kind of really good into Kashi. The thing is... I think Oniro into Penitent is like so many points. Wait, he can remove this. Click it. Click the damsel. Get rid of this cursed damsel. Maybe not. I actually really like this play by Rogbros. I think it's put Lucas into a really awkward position. He has to play Caranthier now. Yeah.
Speak your mind. To the point.
I mean, Rockruss can even play Skellan, I think. Just play the Caranthier, Lucas. You're cooked if you don't. Field guard. He decides to play the Pugo and get ahead. Rockburst doesn't have a choice. He has to play the skeleton now. It's 4 plus 16.
The revolution is inevitable, merely a matter of time.
They have a rent-free deck. You can look at the decks in the tournament. I haven't been playing much Gwent myself lately. So Rockruss also leadered. And Lucas now has leader left. I think what it is Lucas's deck is so different that opponents just don't know how to play against it. I feel like long round might have been better for Assimilate. Because you want to yoink the Kashi or the cat, right? So when I'm going to ask how many hours do you have in Gwent? I have over 200. I want to check that I have almost 3K, whereas you have around 8K. 8K on GOG. You're not counting my Steam hours, sir. I have 4,000 on Steam. Better to yoink cat, because every time you click cat, it procs Assimilate. Yeah. Yeah. I have 8,200. Trinet has 8,700. Shinmiri has 8,900. Shinmiri just passed Trinet recently. So Lucas is now up 2-0. Rockruss has lost with Assimilate and with his Arrakis deck. Morntot is not required. Yeah, and I don't think it would make sense in this version. You're within 10 minutes of Jim Wolverine on GOG. That's interesting. So Rockruss has to win the next 3 games, but all of his games are going to be against Skellige. So at least he knows what he's facing. So that helps him slightly with the coins. But you know who has all of us beat on GOG? It's actually GL260. He has 17,000 hours
Control the docks,
on Gwent.
control the city.
Wait, no, 19,600 hours. My bad. Look at this Giga Chad. undisputed champion of Gwent is GL260. You have 400 days played in World of Warcraft? That's literally rookie numbers. Oh my god, that is so small and puny, I don't even want to acknowledge it. 400 hours? I have that on my, like, 4th character, bro. 400 days, sorry.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
100% cultists? No, he's a deck maker. Like, I've played his, like, self-wound lippy decks and stuff. Unemployed behavior? So now Rogros is playing his Golden Necker Poison deck. Are we going to see Gellert here? No, he can't play Gellert. He doesn't have it. He's just going to poison his own units. $20,000 is about 2.6% of average human's entire lifetime. Oh, wait a second. Lucas is going to have to play another card. No, never mind. I forgot about the Great Sword. I didn't count the Great Sword points. Wait, no, he still is going to have to play another card. He still is because Saul's going to boost. Yeah. FF7 on the original PS1 time tracker with my save at 100 hours. I had a personal crisis of how I was spending my time in middle school. Should have killed the boat. Yeah, for the content, right? And then drop a Bear Witcher and kill it again. Just go down to 4 cards, why not? Do it for the fans. You're up 2-0, why not? Why not troll a little? Come on, Lucas. Be a good lad. What does Miyaman have? I actually don't know. He's not in my friends list.
I'll cleave you in two.
He should be, though. We did play friendly. He might have removed me. I don't know. Or he just doesn't have that many hours. Puzzle has 7,500. Rosma has 7,000. Full Tilt has 5,600. I'm only gonna like name streamers. Mr. Troco has 4,200 on his one account. Snake has 4,100. Max Tremere on his 3,700. Skiko is 3,000. Zubido is 2,800. Rogbros is 2,100. Mirishka 2,100. Evades 1,900. Lemon 1,700. And he was better than all of us. Salty Captain, 750 hours. Yeah, I don't see Miyaman in my list. Your number is weak. He has dedicated music on streams. So, Irregular made those, MVP. He used AI to make those. One of them mentions me too. It's funny. You stream sometimes? My bad. I was trying to respect everyone's privacy, except for streamers. Streamers deserve no privacy or respect. Yeah, I played Gwent like 10 hours a day for 2 years in a row or something. So don't talk to me about burnout. Like if you look at those like Twitch like Twitch statistics, at one point I was like 40+% of all Gwent streamed hours or something, maybe more than half at one point when it was kind of dead. What made me quit? Balance Council mostly. I like playing asymmetrical decks, combo decks, synergy decks, and anything that gets like anything kind of clever or in like synergistic tends to get nerfed because people are like, oh my god, that one card played for a lot of points, OP. And a lot of stuff that I like playing gets nerfed by accident because they're trying to nerf something else, but they do it badly. So I just kind of got tired of it. 2-point seagulls, though, yeah, like stuff like 2-point seagulls didn't really bother me. Damn. True, I did say that. When are you gonna come visit, by the way? I look like Alzer? Thank you. Welcome to the chat, Ram. Fun fact, Gwent Rogue Mage is actually based on my life story. It's all true. Every part of it. 6-piece slave infant body? Yeah, a little bit.
Do not mince words.
But I knew it was going to get reverted. You know what I mean? It's the stuff that never gets reverted that bothers me. Like, we'll never revert these leader buffs. Like, it's just forever gone now, you know? Rose find the mutant he created every day.
Death can come where blood there's not.
So we're in round 3. And right now it's looking good for Rog Bros because he's got 56 points. But Lucas can still draw Meteor Shower. So what he's got to do is he's got to Quen for Bear Witcher before playing Coral and Berna. Or before clicking Coral, at least. So he's going to play Quen now. He's so desperate, he's putting a 1-base power unit on the melee row. Either that or he forgot that this doesn't have adrenaline and was trying to kill the failed experiment, but I don't think that's the case.
Oh god, you like a fish!
And Lucas only has 1 tall punish. Right? That's Heat Wave. This deck is like literally just puts out points. It's a point slam deck. So it's very strong into control decks. And against some engine decks, it can out-tempo them and bleed them, but not against what Rogbros has. He lost round 1 because of the Sol, he not being able to answer Sol. Usually, like, point slam decks countered by engine decks. And right now we have 1, 2, 3 engines on the board for Rogbros and 0 engines on the board for Lucas. Anyone wondering what's going on?
And the end.
Wow, that's a talented draw. Gets Meteor Shower immediately. So he can just drop a Skirmisher.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
But where's the card that gets boosted by 2 a turn when poisoned? I feel like maybe that should be in this deck. instead of a chemist. I guess chemist is only 4p now. Or, it was always 4p, but it's 5 provision. 5 power? It got buffed. This card got buffed. I don't remember exactly how. The mini Saul? Or like a mini piggy, right? What did he pull with Summoning Circle? I think it was Roland. At least that's what it was last game. I don't know what he pulled this time, but would have been either Hiviter or Roland. Wretched Addict. Yes, that's who I was thinking of. It was Roland. Okay. Here comes Berna. This is kind of tragic, actually. He does have another Hopwood deck. Never mind, he's fine. It was possible Berna draws both Hopwoods. That would have been really bad. So is Freya's Blessing... Because Fukusia should be soon. Because he wants 4 turns of rain from Greatsword. Ooh. That's very good into what's about to happen on the other side. Yeah. Heat wave. That's the correct heat wave. Ban Sam.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
So do I. True. But CV Dub has a diamond. And that's supposed to be a shield against mod abuse. So watch yourselves. It was only a 1-second timeout, so I'll allow it. But CV Dub is a made man. He is protected. What's that line in Departed? He's not quite a guy you can't mess with, but he's a guy that you can't mess with. I'm making a judgment call. Or whatever. And does Sam get his axe? I think that fixes the sword immunity. You want axe? You got axe. Yeah, I'm the leader of the Gwent Mafia. It's why all my council suggestions never happen. Okay, here's Fukusia into... What are we doing here? Why not Greatsword? Why did we wait so long to play Fukusia? I guess because he had to Heat Wave last turn. He's trying to get Bloodthirst. Ah, because this gets poisoned. So... I mean, he still has 2 more poisons, though. And a candle on the board. It's insane. I just don't see how Lucas wins this one. Especially with this inspiring music playing.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
Yeah, board clog isn't a thing. He needs... Rogros needs one of these cards, one of these 2 to get pinged. Otherwise, he won't have enough room. Okay, never mind. Poison takes care of that problem. He's denying Bloodthirst. Is there a 4-power beast? There isn't. Oh boy.
What's it gonna take?
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
And the rain doesn't hit it. Oh boy. He had a chance there. He had a chance. Not anymore. Look at this massive jackal. Jesus fucking Christ. Bro, at this point, just click the half roof for extra BM. I don't think we're going to get like an 80-point Triss. Triss is good, but, you know. From 43 to 75. So it's a 32-point Triss. Not quite. That was a crazy game. Rockbro's cooked with this poison deck. Okay. 2-1. Let's go. Welcome to the Chapman Center. So here's where we stand in the series. I'm kind of hyped. Rogbros just won with Poison. Poison Hidden Cache against Price of Fury. Now he has to beat it with Araka Swarm and Enslave. Being rude is bad? No. Shut up. You're a stupid face. Congratulations to CBDOP for betting on the correct toxic streamer. Your father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries. This stream is no longer family friendly. You're acting like you have a family. Who'd want to be your family, Zach? You motherless son of... I don't know, I'm just trying to be toxic. I'm the Zach dude. I'm such a cool guy, I put dude in my username. Imagine seeing a toxic streamer reward and then like typing something in chat immediately. Who do you think is going to get my toxicity? It's like watching somebody throw a punch and you're like, have you seen my face? Okay. So if you are Rogbros and you're Red Coin, what do you pick? We are the Knights who say knee. Your insults have no power here. What if I have a shrubbery? By the way, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is, I think, free on YouTube to watch right now. So if you've never seen it, or if you haven't seen it in the last few years, go watch it. It's amazing. I need to find a soundboard so I can run around in Arc Raiders and play the coconut sound. I feel like people would just drop blueprints for me. Okay, so it's going to be Enslave on red coin. Makes sense. Arrakis is better on blue, so... It's a movie. Sam. 20k on Rogbros. Alright. Irregular. High roller in the chat.
Like some overseas plundering in springtime.
First, you must answer me these questions. 3. Question the first. I was thinking about it, Sam. I was like, how do I educate this uncultured baboon in my chat? You probably like heard a lot of quotes from that movie. And you're gonna watch it and be like, oh, that's where all that shit's from. But I envy you. If you haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you are a very lucky person. I wish I was you. So the question here is, how does Rogbros keep up with the tempo of this Olgaroid stick? It's going to be a Mega Scope for 10 points. Maybe he's still trying to decide if he should play Torres round 1 or not. I mean, so there's Triss. You can coup the Triss if you have Last Say. There is Fucusia. You could, in theory, replay it with Artad and coup and Torres. But the problem is going to be getting there in one piece. First time I saw you, I thought it was stupid and lame. Second time, I couldn't stop laughing. Were you sober the first time? British comedy? You thought these were two? Sam, I know you're trolling. You were in 8th grade and something your music teacher showed it to us one day? That's also cool music teacher. I saw it first time in high school as well. Yeah, I started laughing as soon as like the music started. And then you see them rolling up the hill and the coke. I lost it. That's when I lost it.
An empire for the ages.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Peshko 1. So Torres does come down. It puts spying on Little Hofbrew, Bear Witcher, and a Squirrel. And he banished some cards. Probably like Ointment and I don't know what. A Joust, maybe. Joust is kind of pointless against this deck. And then he played Calvite. If Lucas passes here, Coup is 8 points? Or 10 points? This is 12. Yoinking this. You probably don't want to yoink a Bear Witcher, but it's better than nothing. Rogros is going for it. He's going to play the Vigo. Wow. So he feels like if he loses round 1, he's kind of going to lose the game. Started to play Gwent again after 6 years. Holy crap! How are things going? Oh, it's pretty good. The queue times are fast. There's a balance council, which is just players voting on cards to buff or nerf every month. So things do keep changing. If you want meta decks, Lirio's website's a very good resource. Somebody link Shinmiri's spreadsheet, please. That's a good one as well. And then, of course, I suggest watching my tournaments every Sunday. You get to watch like really good players play open deck list with some Papiga analysis. There you go. That's Shinmiri's spreadsheet. It's a good place to find decks. And his streams are good to catch. He usually explains what he's doing and why. Gwent is really fun when you come back to it after a while. Mr. Troko is a net decker. He's allowed to. He brought an all shoop lineup like in 2 or 3 tournaments. Made it to the finals even.
We serve her who is
Also, didn't he win last week? No, Skiko beat his ass.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
Don't know why some of my old cards are missing. There shouldn't be any cards missing. Well, okay, if you played before Homecoming, because they like reworked so many things, they just gave you the scraps instead. So you should be able to just get the new cards that you want. Like you should have like so many resources you can get whatever card you're missing. Yeah, he also made a full sale lineup. I literally linked that earlier. The meta comment. It was literally the first comment after his post. Sam, I do coaching. Stop trying to ruin my business. Thanks for the offer, but I was top 200 before. Oh, you made it. I think you made it to the Lyria list. Very nice. Okay, so it's round 3. Looks like Rogros opted for the long round. Or... yeah, Rogros opted for the long round. He does have last say, so he can coup the Triss. The Triss won't really do anything.
That might even be
Mostly. I don't think Squirrel's any good. Fukusia and Sov are still in the deck, along with Morkvarg. Lucas has 3 draws. He needs to get these 2 cards in those 3 draws. Or he's cooked. Name 5 people that got coached? I can't. Those transactions are private, Sam. I have to coach you. Step 1, play Green Girl. Step 2, get Shiru nerfed. Step 3, reset your rank and lose. He's kind of got you there, actually. Old Kedvin machines, Necker, and Skellige relics. Oh boy, the game's changed a lot since then. So it looks like Coral is our target.
Speak your mind. To the point.
I'm not sure why we're playing everything in the back row, though. Like, we should be row stacking. This is cute. This makes Triss even worse. But Triss is going to be played offensively. Okay, finally Fukusia in hand. No Sov, though. Not that Sov had any targets anyway. Well, if you drew Sov, he could have Soved Fukusia. That's always a play. This is looking kind of good for Rogros, is it not? Oh, he doesn't have Torres. But he still has Skellen. And he's got Bear Witcher and Coup. And he can remedy another Bear Witcher. I don't know. I like Rogros' chances this game. In Fukusia, Heimei. That's true.
You need a hand? Just chop one off.
You know I had to do it.
Your descendants, my God. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
The reason I was saying Rogros should stack melee is because I think he's gonna coup a Triss, and I think Triss is gonna be better defensively, or would have been if he had full row. But what card did you see enemy hand? So I'm observing, right? There's two people playing against each other. This is a tournament, so I can see everybody's cards. If that's what you mean. There's nothing that lets you see the enemy's hand in the game at the moment. There's a card called Maxi that lets you see the order of the cards in your deck.
Wanna know why I got my star?
Never mind. Meteor Shower is just going to be used offensively. Why are we playing Triss now instead of like Doragary and Heatwave and whatnot? I don't get it. What was the rush?
I'll cleave you in two.
Are we playing Fukusia? Is Coup Fukusia really better than Cooing Meteor Shower? I guess a Triss is 6 points here, 3 points here, 5 points here. Another 2, 9. Coup on Meteor Shower was 20 points. Coup on Fukusia is more, I guess.
Let's dance.
Okay, yeah, I see it. But with Leader and Coup, like, Rogros has this easily. So it's gonna go to a game 5, boys and girls, in non-binary pals. Oh, he's gonna Coup Triss anyway. That's fine too. Guess it's good to have options. 84 to 56. Yeah, you need Last Say if you're playing Meteor Shower against Assimilate. Deny Coup on Fukusia? Yeah. Rogros was smart enough to keep a remedy for that. Pun intended. Keep a remedy. Okay. You miss how fun Assimilate was? Yeah, until you get blue coin and get red coin abused. Then you're like, why am I playing this garbage? Like you run into Dwarf Swarm. Every game you play Assimilate. It's just Shinmiri decks over and over again. But it's really good in tournaments. Alright, so game 5. It's going to be a Raucous, a deck that Rogros hasn't won in the tournament with yet, and said he's not very happy with it, against Parsama Fury. Not even good? It's not good into your Shiro deck. It's good into Assimilate. So you're into Chrono 6 playing elves or into Chrono 6 Araka Swarm? 100% is. Man, Chrono 6 really dominating the ladder, huh? Gamba is up. This is for all the marbles. The last game of the series. 391 games of elves this month? Lord, those are some Moshcraft numbers. My cam looks like it's from 2009. Yeah, what can you do? We've been trying to cut costs. It was actually unhinged. I mean, I had that many games once. Is it really from 2000? No. It's a 4K camera. Supposedly. It's a Logitech stream cam. This is the third time Luke is playing scoia'tael. Nice, it makes Mosh look like a 60-year-old a beer. Thank you. I also have one that makes me look like a potato. Why is your stream 360p? You're the second person who said that. What the hell's going on with Twitch? We're doing 1080. Maybe refresh? Maybe fix your internet? I don't know. Everything looks like 2009 out of 2009. I love the potato. So Hive Mind into Kikimo Warrior from the start, and Lucas immediately locks it. What was the sequence? What was the ordering? Okay, it's Stalker next. So Rogbros can't really play an organic card anymore. Hey, just Riptide that, easy. I guess there's some synergy between Dagger and Riptide, right? Because like, if somebody tries to protect something from Riptide, play around it, Dagger can fix it for you. It's on my side? Well, no, because a lot of people are seeing it 1080p just fine. It sounds like it's a region-specific issue between Twitch and... Sam, you need to learn how to spell. Europeans getting scammed? No. People from Europe were saying 1080p. Yeah, I'm using like their enhanced broadcasting, whatever. And Twitch decided that it should do 1080 and 360 for some reason. Can't really change it while I'm live. Third world city like Birmingham? Nah. So Rockbros has used Hive Mind already into like just a Burna and an Ulula. He also uses Riptide. I don't know what his plan is. At least his Iron Knight's growing. But like the last card, this Kikimor Worker, always dies to a Bear Witcher. I don't know if you have this option, Progress, but this is the setting that I'm using. So yeah, it's got enhanced broadcasting, and I just gave it like 30,000 bandwidth instead of 6,000, and it just automatically decided to do 1080 and 360. Citron, you got to understand, when Sam says something like Birmingham, he has no idea what Birmingham is actually like. He just says words. So Lucas went and played Fukusia round 1 into Ulula. And Rogros answered it with Serquan. Now there's a great sword on the board. I expected to get Erendite. Actually, Hideous Feast can take care of it. Did we just Heatwave? Did we just Heatwave a greatsword when there's a... What am I watching? Hideous Feast and 1 leader charge would have answered it. I guess he didn't want it to get Freyed. Here comes Sov. Oh boy. Now you have the Crimson Curse. Yeah. Rog needs to like learn the Crimson Curse is a card you throw out as soon as there's 2 targets for it. Or like 10 points on a row. Because if you end up playing it later, you always lose value. You should clean these up. Yep. Because you don't want to waste the bleeds on them. I think that's a good trade though, Crimson Curse for Sov. Like I said, this always gets answered. Now he can do Hideous Feast. No reason to play Sword now. This goes up by 1 after you play Feast. Hideous Fist. I do say the words, they be wording.
Don't you pester me.
It doesn't matter what you discard here. You're not catching up. Rogros doesn't know this, but Lucas is dead on board. Right? Because of the bleed. He's going to lose 2 points here and another 3 points next turn, potentially, or 2. And this is only 9. But, I mean, Rogros has to ask himself, what card could Lucas have? Lucas would have to full leader to catch up. So, do you bother playing Erendite? Probably, since your opponent still has Heatwave. I don't know. Oh, he passes. He does pass. And Lucas is cooked. Oh my god. He's going to have to leader now. That's his only... Because you know the best card your opponent could have would be Gwent. Right? But... Gwent wouldn't have been enough. Mods, delete Sam's last message. Loses on even from red, yeah. That is... Was there a situation? I guess if he drew one of these two cards and had Gwent as his last card, he gets ahead. That was just a miscalculation by Lucas, I think. What was this? I don't know, Uninspire. Why don't you join next week and show us? Lucas' unfortunate deck choice.
Ice scars? No, they don't hurt.
Why are we playing lemons? Is there another Freya still? Yeah, there is. Plus, like 8 points is harder to catch up to. So Lucas, he had a choice. He could have caught up if he leadered. He decided he'd rather keep leader than an extra card. And I think that was correct. You just play Quen now and you get ahead.
Last words. Need a hand? Just chop one off.
There comes Arendite. It's at 11.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
I mean, I think you trade. Because you have Mamuna and Onira. Also, that was a very heads-up play by Rogbros. Like, noticing that... Like, doing the math and knowing what cards opponent could have. Oh, actually, he gets 2 without leadering, so... Oof. Having to Heatwave and leader to trade for a hideous feast. Oh my god. The Heatwaving a 4. Does SK maybe the weakest deck in the list? So this happens a lot in Conquest format, right? Reverse sweeps happen a lot. Because A, your opponent knows what deck you have left and what coin you're playing at, like what they get to choose the coin they play on to beat it, right? With their lineup. And it's always about which of your decks can't win a game. So Rockruss already lost with Arrakis. And if he lost this game, then everybody would be like, was Arrakis the weakest deck or whatever? Lucas does not have more points than Mamuna. At least now, when he put Greatsword on the range row. I guess he's planning on meteor showering front row. But either way, you should still put this melee. I guess Rogbros is considering just using Arendite now. I don't think it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't. Rogbros literally can't lose this game. Because there's no Heatwave left.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
I'll cleave you in two.
Like, you just lead her once, Arendite, and then you play Mamuna last. Yeah. Easy game. Maybe Argos was scared of the Mega Scouts, so he... That does make sense. It's also like his gameplay, he lemonsed a bunch of bronzes, he heatwaved one, so he didn't want to let his opponent Freya for value.
A better world.
Damn. So Lucas ends up losing the finals 3-2. Rogros wins. Congratulations to Rogros. What a great first tournament of the year, I have to say. I really enjoyed watching these games. So here's the bracket. As always, Exclamation Tourney will get you all of the decks that people brought. Now, we did have a few AFKs because we had some people sign up last year because this tournament got moved once. And so they weren't able to show today. And then one person, I think their country doesn't have internet right now. Literally in crisis. What a shitty deck you choose. You don't like the SK deck? Yeah, it seemed like you struggled with it in the finals. Did you play it in other series? Looks like you didn't. Yeah, it cost you. It cost you. I mean, it's good into some things, but. So, for those of you who don't know, we do this tournament every week, Sunday, 12 p.m., noon Central Time, US. I want to thank you guys all for participating and for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope to see you next Sunday.